An imposing alien fleet approached the edge of Earth's solar system, each vessel a testament to their advanced technology and formidable power. The alien commanders had heard rumors of Earth's defenses, strange tales of ships with unsettling characteristics, yet they dismissed them as exaggerated accounts from less advanced observers. They were confident that with their superior weaponry, advanced shield systems, and battle-hardened tactics, Earth's forces would pose no significant threat. Earth's people, they assumed, would fall in line like any other lesser civilization. As the fleet crossed into the outer solar system, Earth's ships began to activate. There was an initial silence from the alien fleet. The commanders had expected an immediate response, perhaps pleas for negotiation, or even calls for surrender. Yet, no message arrived. Earth's ships simply took formation, a seemingly quiet but deliberate display. The alien commanders noticed something odd. Earth's ships didn't seem arranged according to any standard battle formation. Instead, they seemed watchful, as if waiting, assessing the intruders with a cold, calculating presence. Still undeterred, the alien commanders sent a probe ahead, hoping to gather some preliminary data on these ships. The probe's readings were puzzling, detecting a range of energy levels and patterns that shifted constantly. These ships didn't operate on any one power source, and their energy signatures didn't align with known technologies. There was a distinct, unnerving unpredictability in the data, as if each Earth ship was adapting on the spot, changing its form and energy as needed. The commanders noted it as a curiosity but pressed on, attributing it to the unfamiliarity of human technology. The fleet advanced closer, waiting for Earth's ships to respond in a recognizable manner. Suddenly, one of Earth's vessels surged forward, moving at a speed the alien ships had not anticipated. The alien sensors tracked it, assuming it was making an aggressive but hasty move. Instead, it stopped just outside of firing range, seeming to study them. Moments later, another Earth ship advanced, joining the first. The two ships emitted a faint signal, then stopped, remaining completely silent. The alien commanders waited for a traditional greeting or an attempt at negotiation, yet Earth's ships held their silence, leaving an unsettling void in communication. The alien fleet's analysts began reporting strange behaviors in Earth's ships. These vessels were more than agile, they displayed an awareness, an almost predatory patience that defied traditional war protocols. One by one, the Earth ships seemed to focus on individual alien vessels, their movements shifting and aligning with precision. The alien commanders found themselves troubled by the implication that Earth ships weren't simply defensive. They were observing. And in that silence, a primal sense of danger began to settle over the alien ranks. Then, without warning, Earth ships closed the gap, moving in with a coordinated aggression that felt instinctive rather than planned. The alien ships braced for impact, preparing to retaliate. But as they powered up their weapons, the first Earth ship reached an alien vessel and did something unexpected. It latched onto the alien ship's hull. In an instant, the Earth ship seemed to reshape itself, its surface reconfiguring to integrate parts of the alien vessel's design. The alien crew inside felt a tremor, their systems flickering as the Earth ship's tendrils wrapped around their vessel, its hull seeming to consume the alien technology as though it were feeding. A wave of shock swept through the alien commanders. This wasn't warfare, it was something far more visceral. Earth's ships were devouring their technology, absorbing it into their own systems, becoming stronger with each vessel they encountered. Attempts to disengage failed, as Earth's ships clung to their targets, swiftly stripping them of shielding components, weaponry, and energy. In moments, what had been formidable alien vessels were rendered powerless, their structures hollowed, left drifting as lifeless husks in space. The commanders watched, horrified, as Earth's ships shifted and adapted, each one evolving, their shapes and energy signatures transforming as they absorbed the capabilities of each alien vessel. These weren't mere ships, they were predators, adapting to the strengths of their prey, enhancing themselves with each conquest. This act of consumption went beyond technology, it was a replication and transformation, each Earth ship building upon what it absorbed to refine its own capabilities. Frantic reports came in from across the fleet, each one noting a disturbing trend. Earth ships were now harder to track, their energy patterns more complex, as if they were learning and evolving with each interaction. Alien analysts scrambled to find weaknesses, but the ships seemed impervious to known attack methods, evading or resisting standard weapons with ease. These ships had turned the tables, creating an atmosphere where the alien fleet, once confident, now hesitated with each maneuver, uncertain of the power they faced. As the alien commanders attempted to regroup, Earth ships pulled back, briefly pausing as though to assess their work. There was an eerie silence as they drifted, seemingly observing the alien fleet's every movement. Then, as if with a single mind, they surged forward again, each ship honing in on a specific target, adapting its approach based on the vulnerabilities of its chosen prey. The alien fleet had never seen such behavior before. Earth ships acted with a purpose beyond survival, driven by a relentless, almost biological instinct to feed and grow stronger. One alien commander, voice trembling, attempted to call for retreat, but it was too late. The Earth ships were already upon them, stripping each vessel in a ruthless, coordinated attack. Their efficiency was terrifying. They showed no signs of restraint, moving from one vessel to the next with an appetite that seemed insatiable. Within minutes, the once mighty alien fleet was fragmented, each ship isolated, vulnerable, and aware that they were no match for this evolving force. Earth's ships finished their brutal dismantling of the outer ranks of the alien fleet. As they returned to formation, they left behind only fragments, the remains of what had once been proud, advanced vessels. The alien commanders, those who remained, could only watch in stunned silence, realizing they had not encountered a mere planetary defense force but a predatory mechanism that had been designed to dominate any invader. In the wake of the initial attack, the alien commanders faced the grim reality of their situation. Earth's ships, now visibly stronger, hovered in formation, each one reflecting elements of the technology they had consumed. These ships didn't just defend, they thrived in confrontation, each battle fueling their evolution. The alien commanders, for the first time, understood the terrifying implications. Earth's ships were not to be defeated, they were designed to hunt. The alien commanders, shocked by the ferocity of Earth's ships, scrambled to understand what they were up against. Initial reports had indicated that Earth ships were defensive in nature, yet the behavior displayed was anything but passive. The alien fleet was watching the impossible unfold. Earth's ships, previously considered technologically inferior, were not only dismantling the alien vessels but absorbing their systems and weaponry. Each encounter left the Earth ships more sophisticated, as if each piece of consumed technology added to a growing arsenal. This was no ordinary combat, it was a process of adaptive transformation. Within minutes, it became apparent that Earth's ships operated with an unnerving precision, targeting weak points with deadly accuracy. Alien analysts attempted to create strategies to counter the onslaught, but nothing seemed to work. Each time the aliens adjusted tactics, Earth's ships adapted in kind, becoming increasingly difficult to predict. The alien fleet's advanced shielding and weaponry, initially expected to provide an overwhelming advantage, were proving ineffective. Earth's ships seemed to learn at a rapid pace, evolving to match each new threat posed to them, countering with uncanny efficiency. As Earth's ships continued to engage, they displayed a pattern of selective targeting, focusing first on the alien fleet's most powerful weapons. Each targeted ship was stripped down within moments, leaving nothing but empty frames adrift. Earth's ships appeared to be aware of the technology that posed the most danger to them, dismantling it swiftly and integrating any useful components. This intelligence troubled the alien commanders, who realized that their most powerful assets were now their greatest liabilities. The very technology meant to secure victory was fueling the enemy's growth. Attempts to assess the motives behind Earth's ships met with disturbing findings. Unlike anything encountered before, these ships seemed driven by an instinct to feed, with each engagement designed to strengthen themselves further. The alien analysts had no framework for this, their strategic models were built on conventional warfare, not adaptive, predatory machines. Each alien ship lost was not only a victory for Earth's ships but a resource to expand their capabilities. This realization cast a wave of fear through the fleet. Their efforts were not diminishing Earth's power but amplifying it. The alien commanders, initially determined to break through Earth's defenses, began to recognize the extent of the threat they faced. What was once viewed as a limited human technology had become an autonomous, consuming force, one that didn't just repel invaders but dismantled them for its own advancement. For every alien tactic deployed, Earth ships found a way to counter and absorb, rendering the fleet's conventional methods obsolete. The fleet's leaders understood that their assumptions had been disastrously wrong. Earth's ships weren't mere defenses but predators on a hunt, each battle leaving them more capable. Despite the growing panic, the alien commanders issued orders for a coordinated counterattack, hoping that a concentrated assault could overpower Earth's ships. They deployed their strongest weaponry, unleashing waves of energy intended to overwhelm even the most resilient defenses. But Earth's ships met the assault head-on, absorbing or deflecting attacks, their movements precise and unyielding. The alien fleet's heaviest weapons seemed to have minimal impact, as Earth's ships adapted, reflecting or dispersing energy in ways that defied the fleet's expectations. With each passing moment, Earth's ships became increasingly lethal, adopting new abilities that confused and terrified the alien fleet. As the alien ships fired, Earth's vessels responded with an eerie efficiency, adjusting their hulls to counter energy-based attacks, reconfiguring to avoid physical projectiles, and outmaneuvering every offensive attempt. These ships were not just adapting, they seemed to be anticipating the aliens' every move, dismantling strategies before they could be executed. Alien commanders faced an unsettling truth: Earth's ships had not only matched their capabilities but surpassed them, taking the fleet's strongest assets and turning them against them. Desperation began to set in among the alien ranks. Reports flooded in, each one detailing the impossibility of gaining any ground against Earth's ships. The vessels were merciless, showing no signs of restraint as they tore through alien formations with a precision that suggested not only strength but a near-intelligent design. Every engagement left Earth's ships more powerful, feeding off the alien fleet's technology and repurposing it with astonishing speed. Some commanders suggested retreat, but escape seemed impossible with Earth's ships tracking and neutralizing any attempt to flee. As Earth's ships continued their relentless assault, alien analysts searched for any sign of weakness, but there was none to be found. Earth's ships seemed to lack traditional vulnerabilities. Their structure, adaptive and resilient, nullified any weaknesses the aliens could exploit. For the first time, the alien commanders felt true helplessness. Their fleet, once a symbol of dominance, was being stripped apart piece by piece, reduced to little more than fragments in the wake of Earth's consuming defense. This was no ordinary enemy, it was an entity that defied understanding, a predator that saw the alien fleet as a resource rather than a threat. In the face of this unstoppable force, the alien commanders made a grim calculation. Their fleet, now vastly reduced and scattered, was in no position to continue. Earth's ships had made it clear that they would not stop until every alien vessel was either consumed or destroyed. Desperation mixed with horror as the alien commanders ordered a last, futile stand, hoping that perhaps, by some miracle, Earth's ships could be forced into a defensive position. Yet deep down, each commander knew that there was little hope of escape or victory. The battle continued, each minute a display of Earth's relentless, adaptive power. Alien ships were dismantled faster than the fleet could regroup, their fragments becoming part of the ever-growing network of Earth's ships. Alien commanders realized with dread that they were not simply losing, they were witnessing the end of their fleet, not through annihilation alone, but through integration. Every piece of technology, every weapon they brought to bear, only served to enhance Earth's unstoppable force. In their final communications, the alien commanders shared a chilling revelation: Earth's ships were not merely defensive machines, they were autonomous predators, designed to consume any who dared to challenge them. The commanders transmitted a final warning to any remaining ships, knowing it was likely too late. The fleet, once so confident, now understood that they had come not as conquerors but as prey. In the face of Earth's relentless fleet, the alien commanders realized they had underestimated their enemy on every level. What had started as a display of superior force had turned into a desperate struggle to survive. Earth's ships showed no signs of slowing, each engagement only fueled their growing strength, turning the alien fleet's own weaponry against them. Alien crews across the fleet were gripped by fear, realizing that Earth's ships operated with an almost predatory instinct, consuming everything they touched and leaving no room for recovery. Desperate to stem the onslaught, the alien commanders attempted to coordinate a full-force counterattack. They unleashed their most powerful weapons, focusing on a single target in hopes of testing Earth's defenses. Yet the result was terrifyingly effective, but not in the way they had hoped. Earth's targeted ship adapted, absorbing the blast and channeling it, distributing the energy to enhance its shielding. The alien weapons seemed to empower the very ships they sought to destroy, and their most powerful attacks only seemed to accelerate Earth's evolutionary process. Reports of failure spread quickly through the fleet, each account more alarming than the last. Earth's ships continued to display an unsettling intelligence, countering each alien maneuver as if they could anticipate every move. The alien fleet had once believed in their tactical superiority, but they were now dealing with opponents that adapted in real time, countering new tactics the instant they were deployed. For the first time, the alien commanders felt the impact of facing an enemy that could think, adapt, and consume all at once. As the battle raged, some alien crews broke formation, attempting to flee the carnage. They sent distress signals, but Earth's ships intercepted them, moving faster than anticipated and cutting off any escape routes. The ship's maneuvers grew sharper and more strategic, cornering isolated alien vessels with unnerving precision. Alien crew members could feel their technology becoming part of a predator's arsenal, a force that seemed driven to hunt rather than merely defend. Each attempt to escape only fed Earth's ships further, leaving the fleet with no viable option to regroup or retreat. Realizing that escape was futile, the alien commanders held one final line, positioning their remaining ships in a last stand, hoping to at least delay the inevitable. Earth's ships, however, showed no mercy, tearing through this defensive wall with precision. Alien weapons were rendered useless, and each failed tactic only deepened the alien commander's sense of helplessness. Earth's ships dismantled their defenses with an efficiency that bordered on brutal calculation, dismantling ships in seconds and leaving nothing intact. The alien fleet's highest-ranking commanders, once confident in their strategic prowess, now struggled to understand the enemy they faced. Earth's ships displayed characteristics that defied all logic. They were more than machines. They exhibited a sense of awareness, adapting to each new tactic with purpose. To the alien fleet, it felt as though Earth's ships were studying them, analyzing every action and using that knowledge to strengthen their attacks. The alien commanders found themselves unable to predict Earth's movements, each ship in their fleet falling victim to a force that operated without pause or hesitation. In the chaos, a horrifying realization set in: Earth's ships were consuming their fleet not as a defensive act, but with a hunger for growth. Alien crew members watched helplessly as Earth's ships integrated each new technology seamlessly, the alien weaponry becoming part of their evolving structure. Each skirmish only expanded Earth's power, transforming the once diverse alien armada into fuel for Earth's insatiable fleet. The alien commanders, now out of options, could only watch as their most advanced ships were devoured, each one becoming a piece of Earth's unstoppable armament. The alien fleet was now scattered, each ship isolated and vulnerable, unable to regroup. Earth's ships maintained a constant pursuit, showing no signs of wear or fatigue. Their efficiency was unmatched, dismantling alien ships methodically and without deviation. It was as if the very essence of the alien fleet was being absorbed, their once proud technologies reduced to components fueling an unyielding predator. Alien commanders sent final, desperate messages, but there was no one left to answer. Earth's ships had turned the battlefield into a feeding ground, and the alien fleet, once the aggressor, was now nothing more than prey. In their last moments, the alien commanders grappled with a grim understanding: Earth's ships weren't simply machines, they were weapons of evolution, designed to adapt and consume. The alien fleet had been overpowered by a force that thrived on conflict, each encounter leaving Earth's ships more capable and terrifyingly efficient. Every attempt to defend themselves only quickened their demise, as Earth's ships grew stronger with each absorbed technology. The fleet's strength had become its downfall, with each alien innovation transformed into a tool for their own destruction. The final transmissions from the alien fleet carried messages of panic and despair. Earth's ships, relentless and unyielding, left no survivors, consuming everything in their path. The alien commander's last words warned of Earth's ships as a threat beyond any standard defense or attack. They were a force that defied logic, acting with a purpose that transcended defense, growing with each encounter until nothing of the alien fleet remained. In the dark expanse of space, Earth's ships moved in formation, their adaptive hulls and enhanced energy signatures reflecting the technology of the fallen alien fleet. The once proud alien armada had been reduced to fragments, leaving Earth's ships more powerful than ever. As the alien fleet dwindled, its commanders clung to a final hope, a coordinated assault that would deploy all remaining firepower in one concentrated strike. This last-ditch effort, a unified front with all remaining ships, was a desperate attempt to overwhelm Earth's vessels with sheer force. Each alien commander knew that this was their final chance. If Earth's ships survived this barrage, there would be nothing left to stop them. The order was given, and the alien fleet gathered what strength it could, launching an all-out assault, focusing every weapon, energy source, and projectile on Earth's ships. But Earth's ships had adapted to such tactics. They absorbed, deflected, or redirected the incoming assault with chilling precision, their shields adjusting dynamically to repel the worst of the attack. Earth's ships responded to each alien weapon with seamless efficiency, dismantling every offensive before it could reach its intended target. The alien fleet's most advanced strategies were systematically countered, each movement rendered futile by Earth's ships, which continued to grow more powerful with each second of engagement. In the wake of this failed assault, the alien fleet was left vulnerable and exhausted, having exhausted every resource in its final gambit. Earth's ships wasted no time, closing in on the scattered vessels with ruthless focus. Each alien ship was targeted, isolated, and dismantled in a methodical sequence. Earth's ships executed the assault with a mechanical calm, moving with an unsettling purpose that left no room for error. They exhibited none of the desperation or frenzy typical in battle. Each movement was calculated, each strike a precise action aimed at deconstructing the alien fleet piece by piece. Alien commanders, witnessing the destruction of their forces, realized that their remaining ships were no match for Earth's predatory efficiency. Their once mighty fleet, renowned throughout the galaxy for its power and advanced technology, had been reduced to remnants by a force they could no longer comprehend. Earth's ships seemed not only to defend but to consume, systematically absorbing technology, learning from each skirmish, and enhancing themselves in a continuous cycle of evolution. What had started as an invasion had transformed into a nightmare. Their fleet had become a source of growth for the very enemy they sought to subdue. In their final moments, alien crew members watched as Earth's ships approached, each vessel now embodying a terrifying blend of alien and human technology. Earth's ships had grown faster, stronger, and even more adaptive with each engagement. The alien fleet's strengths had become its greatest weakness, as Earth's ships turned each piece of technology into an asset, building an unstoppable force that embodied everything the alien fleet had once prided itself on. Earth's ships no longer needed to evade or defend, they moved with a confidence that demonstrated complete dominance. One by one, the alien ships fell. Earth's ships exhibited a focused ferocity, dismantling each vessel in seconds, rendering them useless. Any remaining defenses were neutralized instantly, their systems absorbed and repurposed before the alien crews had a chance to react. The precision and speed with which Earth's ships tore through the fleet left no doubt that this was not merely a defensive maneuver, it was a calculated eradication. Earth's ships, now brimming with integrated alien technologies, displayed an intelligence that transcended simple adaptation. They operated with an advanced strategy, exploiting weaknesses with an effectiveness that seemed far too intentional. As the alien fleet collapsed, a final, grim realization set in. Earth's ships were not just responding to an invasion, they were designed to ensure no threat would ever return. The fleet's losses were total, the last remaining ships were disabled within seconds, left to drift aimlessly as Earth's ships moved on, leaving only debris and silence in their wake. Alien commanders who had once been confident in their ability to conquer Earth were left in despair, understanding now that they had not encountered an ordinary opponent. Earth's ships had revealed themselves to be something more, an apex predator in space, a force meant to eliminate any threat entirely. For those few aliens who survived long enough to witness the final moments, Earth's ships had transformed from machines into something almost sentient, exhibiting behaviors and decision-making that defied the standard constructs of war. They attacked with an understanding of the alien fleet's strategies, breaking down defenses as though familiar with the intricacies of each weapon and tactic. These ships were no longer merely Earth's protectors, they were creatures of space, evolved through battle, designed to hunt and eliminate anything that posed a threat. The alien fleet's defeat left a chilling impression across the galaxy, as the few who managed to send transmissions relayed accounts of Earth's terrifying forces. The story spread rapidly, reaching other factions and empires, each report detailing a horrifying encounter with ships that consumed, adapted, and thrived on the conflict itself. Word of Earth's fleet circulated as a warning, a force that was no longer interested in simple defense but in ensuring complete dominance over any who dared to challenge them. Earth's ships gathered in formation once more, no longer the defensive fleet that had awaited the alien invaders, but a collective force that now embodied the power of every ship they had consumed. The alien commanders, who had once set out to conquer Earth, had left behind a legacy in the form of technology absorbed into Earth's fleet, making it stronger than ever. Earth's ships were now not only capable of defending their planet but also stood as a silent threat, a reminder of what awaited any who might consider approaching Earth with hostile intent. As Earth's ships drifted back into position, the remnants of the alien fleet lay scattered, each vessel stripped of its technology, left as lifeless wreckage in the void. The invasion had not only failed, it had transformed Earth's fleet into a formidable entity, one that now possessed knowledge, strength, and an adaptability far beyond what anyone had foreseen. The alien commanders, their ambitions and confidence crushed, had become a part of Earth's defense itself, their technology now a permanent fixture within Earth's fleet. For any watching from afar, the scene served as a dire warning. Earth was no longer simply a world to be conquered. Its fleet, now imbued with a terrifying resilience, stood as a sentinel in space, prepared to consume any new threat that might approach. Those who witnessed the aftermath understood that Earth's ships were far from passive guardians, they were a force evolved through conquest, a reminder that some defenses were not only indomitable but carnivorous, ready to turn any challenger into fuel for their own expansion. The aftermath of the battle rippled across the galaxy, carried by scattered distress signals from the defeated alien fleet. Reports flooded in, reaching the farthest empires, recounting the terrifying encounter with Earth's ships, machines that had not only repelled an invasion but consumed it, growing stronger with each piece of enemy technology. Those who received the transmissions reacted with disbelief and horror, struggling to comprehend the idea of a fleet that could devour its enemies. For the first time, Earth was no longer seen as a potential conquest but as a dark, unknown power to be avoided. Stories spread like wildfire through interstellar channels, each account more alarming than the last. Empires and fleets that had once considered Earth insignificant now approached the news with grave caution. The image of Earth's fleet, no longer just defensive ships but entities that evolved, adapted, and fed on those who dared to challenge them, instilled a quiet fear across alien civilizations. Earth, once thought to be a backwater world with limited technology, was now viewed as a dangerous power with defenses that could turn an invading fleet into their own strength. Leaders across the galaxy convened to discuss the implications of this unexpected threat. Military strategists and scientists examined the reports, attempting to understand how Earth's ships had achieved such an unprecedented transformation. Many theories emerged, from biological integration of technology to artificial intelligence beyond anything previously encountered. But there were no concrete answers. Earth's defenses defied conventional analysis, existing outside the known frameworks of galactic warfare. Alien leaders who once saw Earth as a mere strategic location now recognized it as a place they could neither fully understand nor control. Warnings spread quickly. Reports of Earth's carnivorous ships became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the risks that came with underestimating an unknown force. The term carnivorous became synonymous with Earth's fleet, a descriptor that conveyed their insatiable ability to consume, adapt, and eliminate. For alien empires accustomed to dominance, Earth's ships were an unsettling concept, a force that didn't just resist but absorbed and weaponized anything that came against them. Earth's fleet now symbolized a new form of warfare, one that transformed each battle into an opportunity for growth. In the wake of these warnings, empires began to adjust their own strategies, each leader taking stock of their defenses with a new sense of vulnerability. Earth had shown that resilience could be paired with predatory strength, creating a force that not only protected but sought out and integrated the strengths of its enemies. Diplomatic envoys and intelligence analysts scrambled to understand Earth's intentions, knowing that a fleet capable of consuming its attackers could potentially expand that predatory instinct beyond the solar system if provoked. The galaxy, once confident in its power over Earth, now reconsidered its stance, avoiding actions that could draw the attention of Earth's fleet. This new image of Earth's defenses caused a shift in the balance of power. Alien fleets began to calculate their movements with caution, their focus shifting from expansion to preservation. Earth's ships had demonstrated a strength that did not rely on numbers alone. It was an evolving defense that adapted faster than any known species or machine. Fearful of losing valuable ships and technology, empires began withdrawing from regions near Earth's solar system, marking it as a boundary few were willing to cross. The galaxy was learning a new form of respect for Earth, a recognition that this world was not to be taken lightly. As Earth's reputation spread, its fleet grew quieter, returning to the familiar patterns of guarding their solar system. The galaxy watched with a blend of fear and fascination, understanding that Earth's silence was not passivity, but a readiness to strike if provoked. The alien empires were left with a question that hung over every strategic discussion: was Earth's fleet limited to defense, or could its hunger for adaptation and growth extend beyond its own borders? The uncertainty cast a shadow over each faction, forcing them to plan as if Earth's fleet could one day appear within their own territories. Amidst these rumors, alien scientists began speculating about Earth's technological capabilities, theorizing that their fleet might have evolved through an understanding of organic and artificial intelligence that no other species had achieved. Some even suggested that Earth's ships had developed a form of sentience, using each conflict as a way to grow more capable. The suggestion that Earth's fleet might act independently, adapting and evolving on its own, became a chilling prospect for alien empires, one that changed how they viewed their own fleets and defenses. Earth's ships were no longer mere machines, but forces of nature, autonomous, intelligent, and merciless to those who approached them with hostility. Earth's impact went beyond mere intimidation; it altered the dynamics of galactic politics. Empires once focused on expansion now devoted resources to monitoring Earth, treating it as a potentially volatile power that required constant observation. The galaxy's major powers, once rivals, found themselves aligned in a shared respect and caution toward Earth, each wary of provoking a world whose defenses defied their understanding. Earth had created a new kind of deterrent, a passive force that held the potential to devastate any who dared to underestimate it. In time, Earth's story became more than just a warning. It transformed into a legend, a tale of resilience and predatory strength that reached even the most distant worlds. Earth's fleet was now a symbol, a testament to the unpredictable power of evolution and defense. The galaxy, once so confident in its ability to dominate, now regarded Earth with a reverence reserved for only the most powerful. Stories circulated in whispers, each retelling carrying a sense of awe for a world that had turned the tables on its would-be conquerors, marking itself as an indomitable presence. And so Earth's fleet remained, a silent, ever-watchful force on the edge of known space, its power drawn from every battle, every piece of technology it consumed. It served as a reminder that even the smallest spark could become an inferno, that even the most modest planet could become the greatest threat. Earth's carnivorous ships stood as guardians, symbols of a world that would not be subjugated but would instead grow stronger from every challenge it faced. For the galaxy, Earth's fleet had become a lasting mark of respect, an acknowledgement that sometimes, power lay not in what was known but in what could never be fully understood.